So would you like some ideas for decorating for springtime and Easter? Well, in today's video, this is my famous 2 mantles and a side table, and I can't wait to show you what I've come up with. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. And you know I'm 70, and I say it because if I can do it, you can do it too. I have confidence. I want to thank all my subscribers. You all mean the world to me, every single one of you. I appreciate you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss all my videos that have different themes for every month and different decorating ideas and fashion, etc. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, as always. So you know, on my white mantle in spring, and I've done this before, I love to bring out my stems with the white blossoms. I just love that look for spring. Just goes so nice with my mantle. And it's time for the little duck family to come and join us. And that's Mama and her 2 babies. And they're going to be on my mantle too. It's going to be a very neutral, organic, rustic, yet fresh for spring. The one in the den is going to be, I always go over the top and a little bit magical with that one. It's going to be my fairy book I showed you in my vision board video, opened up to a fairy door and all the little things that are in a fairyland and with a fairy house. Then on the side table, I have a whole little village set up for you. And they're for anybody that wants to live there. It could be fairies or gnomes or leprechauns or whatever, but it's very magical and very cute. And I can't wait to show you. I hope you love it. I hope you get inspired, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome to spring. Here is my spring mantle for March on my living room mantle. You all know I have 1 fireplace and 2 mantles, and I love white blossoms. I had these out during Valentine's Day too, but I kind of wanted to continue that theme. I think there's nothing more fresh and beautiful looking. And I also like the way they tie into my white mantle. So let's take a look. I left my big vessel on this side out with all my blossoms in it. And to balance it on the other side, here's my duck family. This is Mama. And she has her 2 babies. There's one, there's another one. And they're all dressed up for spring with their green and white gingham bows, looking so cute. And I did tuck in some little white blossoms. In the center, my favorite piece to display with, and that's that Hobby Lobby bench. It adds a touch of rusticness, and I just think it's fabulous. And if you get a chance to get one, I would get one. You'll use it for all your displays. I also included the Flower Market little tin pots from Dollar Tree. So what I did on this one here is I just put one of those round sphere balls, something like this, that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just stuck some daffodils in there. I believe these are daffodils. I'm not exactly sure what they are. And then some more of the beautiful white blossoms kind of showering down on Mama Duck here with her pretty little bow on. And then on the other side, I have the other one with the same ball, and I just stuck in some white flowers there. Now, both baby chicks, the ribbon I cut off from her, I cut in half and tied on the baby chicks along with some white blossoms. And I put out a cute little green bird's nest that's just waiting for some eggs. Anyway, I think it's fresh. I think it's so beautiful. This will last you all through spring. And again, if you don't have a mantle, think about doing this on a sideboard. You could group the little ducks on a kitchen island with some white blossoms. So beautiful. Now let's go take a look at Fairyland in my den. I can't wait to show you. Now, as I said earlier, March to me is all about springtime, woodland. And when I think of the woods in springtime, I think of ferns. I think of beautiful little flowers popping out. And of course, I think about gnomes and fairies. So this is my little book. This was a book box that I opened up and covered with scrapbook paper. I think it was Once Upon a Time scrapbook paper. But in here, I put my fairy door. This used to be on my Alice in Wonderland table. I had the white rabbit looking through. But I have changed it to a fairy door now. So I encircled it all with ferns, mushrooms, little flowers, all kinds of buds, and then finished it on top with some beautiful ferns and flowers. And here's our fairy. Now she's a sticker, a paper sticker from an Anna Griffin set that had a bunch of fairies in it. And you can see I picked up all the colors, her blue, her pink, and I added some purple just to kind of reiterate the color. You know, I'm a big one on taking a color scheme from one thing and bringing it throughout your display. It's so sweet and cute. Oh, and I do have a big foam mushroom here. And these are the mushrooms I keep in my kitchen all year long. They're fake also. All right, we'll say adieu to the fairies. Time to go check up on the gnomes now and see what they're doing in their little village. Stay tuned. All right, here's my side table. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing this. Let's go through and take a look at my little gnome village. Well, first of all, I started with different risers. So they're like little stools from Hobby Lobby. This one was from Home Goods, and they're perfect to set little houses on. So the very bottom here are my gnomes from Dollar Tree, and they're kind of sitting around. They're being a little lazy. They really need to build a house for themselves, but they came across this village with little tiny gnomes. All right, so I'm going to start over here to the side. Now here is that house that I built out of all materials from my yard and some hot glue. And what I did, you guys, is I just took one of the little fairy doors from Dollar Tree and put it in front of the house. So it looks like it's the front door to the house. I have a little welcome sign here, and then here's a couple little gnomes. They just don't know what to do today. It's such a beautiful day outside. Now, let's look at the middle one here. Now, this is a birdhouse from Hobby Lobby in their kind of fairy garden section. And again, I just put one of those little Dollar Tree doors in front of that. And then here's another one of my little houses I made. You can see if I take it away, there's the front door, but I wanted to make it more gnome-like, and so I added that front door. And here's some ones. He's transporting some mushrooms. Here's a wishing well, and again, I just put in ferns. You could use moss. I just didn't want to hide the little guys. And on the last one over here, we have some gnomes outside, and this one here. And this one looks like he's asleep in a basket. Maybe that's a baby gnome. And there's their little house from Dollar Tree and a big seed pod. I think it's really cool when you put regular size items with the small things. But this is my little gnome village here, you guys. So cute with those fairy doors from Dollar Tree and my gnomes from Dollar Tree. All right, we'll bid you all adieu. Have a magical day in your magical land. I hope you love this. I hope you got inspired, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.